Hello, 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 everyone. How are you guys doing today? I hope and pray that everyone has had a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful week thus far. Um, excuse me, my voice is coming in and out, but just hoping you guys have had a wonderful, wonderful week thus far. I think today's topic is just going to be kind of exciting. It was inspired by probably lots of things, lots of life or whatever, but it's going to be a good one today. Anyway, welcome, welcome, welcome to Wind Down Wednesdays with your girl Javita. And today I am sipping on a red blend. I'm going to be sipping on a red blend for a while, you guys, because I kind of like this one, right? So I am going to go ahead and introduce myself to those who may not know me. I am Javita, and I help single moms overcome the challenges that come to be a single mom so that she can find time for herself, reduce stress, and just live a life full of love and abundance. You know, we single moms, we struggle with a lot of things, as I'm sure a lot of people do. But I can only speak for single momhood, right? So, but my overall mission is to empower women to live confident, authentic lives unapologetically. So again, I want to say welcome to Wind Down Wednesdays with your girl Javita. So today's topic is called drum roll. Yeah, I'm on a crazy thing today. It's called the realities of dating. The realities of dating, and I am going to take it down like a path because I think like an engineer. I'm an engineer, so I have like a flow chart, right? That I'm really looking at, but I'm not going to show y'all. But I have a flow chart of what I believe, the realities of dating could be, right? So, and some of these things, some of us are looking for long-term relationships. That's one path you could take. Some of us are looking for just companionship, but don't want that long-term relationship. They just want to go out with people every so often. That's another path you can take. And then some people actually date in secret. And that's another path that you can take. However, that's the path that, we just not going to take. We don't encourage you to take that dating in secret because if you're dating someone, why have it a secret? That's my whole thing. Why be in secret? Be proud of who you're dating. Do you not like them? Whatever the case may be, don't date anybody in secret. And don't agree to date anybody in secret, okay? Because if that's what they're asking you to do, then they're hiding you from someone else. Point blank. And you may ask them the question, like, oh, I believe them, or whatever the case may be, but that path right there, we're going to X that one out. That's not what we're going to do. We're not going to date in secret. That's not allowed. All right. So, and if nothing else, I won't be dating in secret. Okay. So, but anyway, let's talk about the just companionship part that some people just want to just have that companionship, but they're not looking for that long-term relationship. And it's okay because to each his own, right? So you want to find, I can't tell you what to find, but I'm just saying, just the realities of that, having that companion, you want to make sure that you both are on the same page, that you both agree to this is what it is, right? And I'm not talking sexually or anything like that, but just to have that relationship and to build on that. And I think all levels, whichever path you choose to take, besides dating in secret, right? Whichever path you choose to take, you need to build your foundation of friendship first. Whatever you do, build your foundation of friendship first. Now, someone just said, don't share it on social media. I agree, but if you want to share your relationship, your dating on social media, don't get mad at the feedback you get sometimes, right? You can't be mad at that because you're actually going out there and you putting it out there on display for everybody to know, right? So, like I said, there's a difference. When you date in secret, it's secret. Nobody knows about anything. But then when you just blasting your stuff all over social media and y'all really hadn't really defined what y'all got, you just embarrass yourself. So don't do that, right? So, but anyway, going back to the companionship part, just build a solid foundation of friendship. And I say that and I stand firmly with that because just so happen if things don't go the way you want it to go or the way you thought it should go and say it's bad, you can recover from that and still be friends. Trust me, I know this for a fact. You can still be friends if you built that foundation of friendship. So, with any relationship, you're trying to go and build your foundation of friendship. That's important because you can't have a shaky foundation because that long term thing it won't work on a shaky foundation. It really won't. And I just know that I feel that in my heart that it just won't work. Anyway, hi everybody. So the companionship, like when chance meeting leads to love, because companionship could lead you to the path that you didn't even think you were going to go to. It can lead you to your big day, right? You could just go through there and you just happen to go to a bar one day. And I'm going to say bar because I do happy hours, right? So you go to a bar one day and you just happen to run into somebody just by chance, that chance meeting or whatnot. So you build your foundation of friendship, right? You talk, whatever, you date, then you talk about what direction you want to go in and how you want to do this, like find out their likes, just whatever, just find out a lot of information, all the information you can. Because I think, ladies, I really think that we fail ourselves when we don't ask the right questions. We ask those mediocre questions, the surface level questions, and we are okay with all of that. And then when it's time to, when you really want to know the deep questions and they shy away from it, then you're like, why? You need to put that out there. Ask these questions. Don't be afraid to ask. And don't be afraid to walk away if it's not suiting, the path you want to go. We always got to remember that you have the right to walk away. You're not obligated to stay involved in any type of companionship, since we're on companionship, right? You're not obligated to do that, but you need to ask those questions. That companionship, you spend time with each other, then that can actually lead to your love story. That can lead to you falling in love, long as you guys keep communicating along the way. But if you get to the point where you want more and he does it, then you have to be willing to accept the fact that he does it and be willing to, like, you know what, this isn't going to work because we no longer want the same things. And that's cool because two adults can have that conversation and still, guess what? Y'all will be the best of friends still, right? So that's why I say start that foundation of friendship. Now, when you go to the long term, because I'm not going to be on here too much longer, but you go with your goal in mind, having that long term relationship. Oh my gosh, you really, really get in deep. You really talk about matters of the heart. You really become vulnerable because you both are leading in that right direction towards what your end goal, which is your big day, right? And I consider the big day is a day that you decided to commit to marrying each other, right? So, I mean, you have the matter of the heart. You talk about a lot of stuff. You're like, the friendship is booming. You're really feeling each other out. You do this at all levels, but you really, really know what your end game is. Both of you know what the end game is, and you're not deviating from that. And you consistently communicate. You consistently, make time for each other. You consistently, you just consistently do a lot of things together, because when you're just in the companionship mode, you might see each other once every blue moon type thing, right? But when you're working towards a long-term relationship, you're going to spend more and more time with each other. You're going to want to do that because your end goal is to lead to your big day. And then, you want to believe in love, right? Just believe in it because it happens. But remember, you gotta love yourself. That's the only way you'll be able to allow love to come into you, is once you start loving yourself. So we got three paths. One of them we just not gonna take, right? We just won't take. We won't take that dating in secret. Nope. Exit out. We're not doing that. But you can find companionship and you can go towards a long-term relationship. Either of those two paths can lead to the big day. Now, I'm not saying dating in secret can't lead, but if you have to start off in secret, that just means there's going to be a lot of secrets along your path. And you may or may not get to the big day, or you'll get to the big day and there'll still be lots and lots of secrets that you didn't even know. So let's just try not to, date in secret. Just try not to do that, but do build the foundation of friendship. friendship is important. Like some of the comments that I'm getting, she said, as Becky said, folks laugh because she's still friends with her ex. That's because she built that foundation of friendship. When you do that, you can have a bad breakup. And even if it wasn't bad, you can have that, but still maintain the friendship. And one of my other friends, he's funny. He's like, stop testing the waters to see how much he loves me or whatever the case may be. Sometimes you have to test the waters a little bit, but don't become obsessed with it. That's my thing. Don't become obsessed with, testing the waters just to see if he's going to pass or fail your test or if she's going to pass or fail your test. Don't do that. That's just, no, don't do that because you're setting yourself up for failure. And we don't want to fail because we're on this next level living and we just want to live our best lives possible. We love ourselves. We're on our way to the top. We're just doing things great. We're positive. We're being around positive people, have people influencing us in the right way to help us grow. So why not? Why not go down the path that you see fit for yourself and end up to your big day? One of these days, I might take a picture of this chart and show you guys. But I think in flow chart, that's engineering. I'm like, we go this, yes, no, maybe so, whatever the case would be. Well, nope, we doing this, nope, going here. I mean, that's basically how it's like is mapped out. I mapped it out, right? So that's my vision actually for myself. I got to figure this out though, right? Let's figure this out just a tad, right? We don't know quite the path I'm going to take, but we know the path I'm not going to take. So, but definitely build your foundation of friendship. If I don't say anything else, build your foundation of friendship. Don't be afraid to communicate how you feel about anything that goes on in your relationship. Don't be afraid to do that because when you're afraid to communicate it, then you just allow things. So what you don't speak up on, you allow. You regardless, silence gives consent, basically. So if you don't speak on it, you're allowing it, and see, you can't be mad. You really can't be mad. You shouldn't be mad, right? I mean, you might be mad, but you shouldn't really be mad because you actually allowed it. If you're going to allow, the no time together type thing, then I mean, it's going to happen. It's going to be like that. And if you go down and get to your big day, it's still going to happen. If you know that whoever you're with is already quote unquote cheating and y'all are just quote unquote dating, then that's what's going to happen. It's in them, it's going to happen. And why go all the way to your big day with that, right? So don't find out everything you can up front. Try. It's an interview. It really is an interview. But that's how when you let people in your life, you interview them. I interview my friends, the people I call friends. They may not know it, they know it now, but I've interviewed them. I watched them, gave them trial periods and everything. And I mean, if they're still in my life, then cool. If they're not, then that's cool too. I mean, it's just a process we have to go to let people in and get close to your heart because you can't give everybody your heart. You can't give everybody access to your heart because everybody don't deserve that. They don't know how to treat it. So you have to be cautious and be careful. So again, I'm going to end with the realities of dating is you can go the long-term relationship way or the companionship way. But what we're not going to do is go the dating in secret way. All right? So that's all I have for you today on Wind Down Wednesdays. I will respond to every comment later on. Trust and believe. I love the feedback. I love the communication. I love actually talking about relationships. So that's really a big thing. So who knows? Because who just knows? No, Carl, you might lie on interviews. You don't. You have to put your best foot forward. I agree, but you don't have to lie about it. You don't have to lie about it. So don't do that. Don't listen to Carl. Don't listen to Carl. Don't listen to Carl. Today is not the day you listen to Carl because he's being funny. But anyway, thank you guys. I appreciate it. And, I will definitely respond. I still see more comments coming in, you guys. Like Renee says people aren't honest. You're right. People aren't honest, but you have to have that discernment to know when people are being true to you or not. So you have to know how to decipher that, right? So, I mean, if you feel it in your gut that they're not being honest to you, then call them out on it. Call them out on it. Ask the right questions. so you can get the answers that you need. Because if you don't ask the right questions, you won't get the answers that you need. So because she's right, people are just not honest, and they have no reason to not be honest. But I always say I can only trust you at your word. And you got to show me better than you can tell me. You can tell me, I'm like, all right, yeah, I hear you. But if your actions don't match what you're saying, then we got a problem. And then sometimes your actions can match what you're saying, and then my gut is saying, yeah, this is all a lie. So you have to know how to trust your instinct, trust your gut, know yourself, know like if it ain't right, it ain't right. Trust it. If it ain't right, it don't feel right, it don't sit right, it is not right at all. So I'm really going to end this now because I really need to go eat something. So anyway, thank you guys for joining. Next week, Wind Down Wednesdays will be at 9 p.m. 9 p.m. And I do want to apologize because last week I did put a notice out that I wasn't going to do Wind Down Wednesdays. But what I realized is that it went to my business page and not my personal page. So if you have not liked my business page, go ahead out there and like it. It's Javita N. Miller Enterprises. Go ahead and like it so you can get notifications either way. All right. Again, thank you for joining me tonight on Wind Down Wednesdays with your girl Javita. Cheers. I love you guys. Thank you. Bye.